Senator Natasha stormed National Assembly together with her supporters say she wan reclaim her seat. Her actions dey right abi some kind mistake dey inside? My people, Amebo Barrister don come again, and for today tori, we wan chook mouth inside wetin happen for National Assembly last Tuesday involving Senator Natasha and her suspension matter. According to information, we hear say Senator Natasha show for National Assembly in company of her supporters dem with some kind freedom fighters and some human rights activists join. Dem dey claim say court don call off Senator Natasha suspension, and as such she get the right to resume and participation inside the Senate plenary automatic just like that. But as Amebo Barrister look the whole scenario, e get some kind issues wey I know say most of una dey get for mind, wey me sef I don raise up based on legal issues when I feel say we suppose address them legally. The number one issue wey dey ground be say Senator Natasha don comply with the order of court, because dem dey claim say court order say make Senate comot the suspension, make Senator Natasha resume plenary, and she wan do that one. But the other part wey we hear say court order make she pay fine of about 5 million, con order say make she write apology letter. Dem don do that one, abi dem no wan comply with that one join? The answer na no, because information wey we get from the Senate talk say they never receive any kind of payment from Senator Natasha in terms of the 5 million fine wey court to talk say make she pay to purge herself of the contempt. So Senator Natasha go fit to fulfill the judgment of a court partially, only the part where she talk say make she resume court. Now that one she wan do. The one where dem talk say make she pay fine and they make she write apology, she never do that one. This kind of enforcement and implementation of a judgment, e dey right within the eyes of the law. My people, make una leave sentiment aside o. The answer na capital NONO. Amebo Barrister no dey support left, e no dey support right. My own na to talk law just the way the law be. Because wetin Senator Natasha do, e be like a person wey wan chop im cake and still get the cake at the same time. You no go fit carry court judgment. They do wetin we dey call cherry picking. You do this one, you no go do that one. You know they operate like that too. If you talk say you get judgment, you must do all the fulfillment of enforcement of all the judgment. You no go do the one wey sweet you, then you go throw away the rest. No, they operate like that for court of law. The second issue when I want to make we chook mouth today, now the issue of whether or not the court talk say make Senator Natasha resume the plenary. That is to say whether the Federal High Court been true talk say the suspension when Senate to suspend Madam Natasha, say make them sweep and come out. My people, no be waiting the order of court to talk be that too. The order of court to just to talk say that kind 6 month suspension, say e too plenty, he call am excessive, and he can't dey be like say they beg the Senate, say make Senate take time look the matter again. But the court no give order say then they cancel the suspension, say make Senator Natasha resume plenary session. When the court to talk say the period dey excessive, he can't talk say the Senate fit review the standing orders. That is to say, if fit do am, if he consider am to do am by himself. No be say na must do leo compulsory compulsion. I know say sometimes order of court dey confusing, but most times if you no understand wetin order of court dey talk, the best thing for you to do na to wire your barrister, tell am make he call interpretation wetin court to talk for inside the order and the judgment. So this one wey Senator Natasha dey talk say court don order make she resume plenary session. My people, no be wetin order of court to talk be that o. Number 3 issue na whether Natasha gets the right to resume plenary based on this judgment of court. My people, the order of court, when then they talk about so, it talk say for Senator Natasha to resume plenary, she must pay the fine and the publish apology to purge herself of the contempt. Contempt means say when person don't do wetin dey wrong. So to purge yourself of the contempt, it be like a person wey be say don't carry white cloth, go roll inside dirty. So when you come, you must make sure say you wash yourself clean before you go dey allowed to enter inside the people wey wear white cloth again. So first, before Senator Natasha go talk say she wan go back resume plenary based on this judgment of court, she must first of all fulfill those 2 conditions to purge herself of the contempt. Number 1, apology. Number 2, pay the fine. Now only that time wey we go see say the order of court don dey fulfilled based on say she don purge herself of the contempt. Then at that point, she fit come begin dey negotiate say how I go take come back inside, how we go do, how we no go do. But even when she don purge herself of the contempt to fulfill these 2 conditions of the court, the Senate still insists to say no mandatory compulsory recall order day. Number 2, Senator Natasha never comply with the order of court to purge herself of the contempt. And number 3, I know say most of you never hear this one, Senator Natasha herself don't file appeal against that order of court. That is to say she no like am, she no favor am. And the moment you don't file appeal against order of court, it's assumed say you no want do anything with the court order you make you do now. And as such, this judgment no fit immediately take effect because parties don't the drag am one way or the other, especially as Natasha herself don't appeal. So as it be so, based on all these circumstances, Senator Natasha no go fit override all these things. Come talk say she want resume now. Waiting order of court to talk, you say you no go do. You yourself waka with your 2 legs, you dey appeal against against the judgment, say you no like am, but now you say you wan use that same order of court to resume a Senate session. No, now they no dey do like that for law. The number 4 issue wey we wan consider na the issue of whether or not the modus operandi, the style, mode and manner wey Senator Natasha wan use return to the house by coming with supporters, freedom fighters, human rights activists, whether that method dey right in the eyes of the law. My people, the answer na no, and make I tell una why e be like that. Number 1 be say Senator Natasha talk say she wan go enforce order of court wey talk say make she resume. But one thing wey una no understand and most people no know be say no be everybody fit enforce order of court. Na bailiff of court, sheriff of court, or designated appointed officers of the court, or people third party when they appointed by the court when go fit enforce order of court. And for this kind of scenario, the bailiffs of court, the sheriff of court, suppose to carry the order of court go inside the Senate, serve the Senate legally. Say Senate, now the judgment of court be this, and now waiting court to talk say make una do be this. No be to go they do human rights freedom fighter activity for front of a gate of National Assembly. They claim say you want to enforce order of court. Court they enforcing order by himself through the designated officers. You know they use freedom fighter, they use human rights activists too. So this one wey Senator Natasha waka go the gate with supporters and freedom fighters, human rights activists. My people, no be enforcement for law be that too. That one have some sort of a kind persuasion where she dey persuade the public. So they sympathetic to the cause where she carry for hand. And na this kind thing wey law they call self-help. That is to say, instead make you allow the court to help you do wetin you want do, you go come try to dey help yourself by yourself. And no be so then they do am for court too. Because that process of self-help now another method of taking the laws into your hands, and e no good. So my people, as a form of a summarization summary, I'm a barrister one leave now with 4 major highlights. Number 1 be say the actions of Senator Natasha to go National Assembly gate with a freedom fighter, human rights activist, e dey premature because the matter still dey inside the court based on say they don't appeal against that judgment. Number 2 be say court no force your other Senate say make them call Senator Natasha back. E just advise the Senate, say Senate fit to review their rules because the period dey too long, and no automatic resumption based on advice. Number 3 na issue of a proper enforcement. If you get a judgment of a court, no try to enforce am by yourself. Allow the court to enforce in order by himself through the proper channel and machinery, bailiff of a court, sheriff of a court. So be you go enforce order of court for court. Number 4 issue wey fit land Senator Natasha for enter another gbege na the fact say this thing wey she do when she go storm National Assembly with supporters, freedom fighters and human rights activists, when the suspension still dey on, fit land am for inside another kasala and another form of contempt again, because Senate order na say she dey suspended. So for am to do that thing na contempt of the order of the Senate, and Senate fit come begin dey take another disciplinary action against madam again. So my people, apart from these 4 issues, e get some other things wey dey important make we understand. Number 1 be say appeal dey pending against that judgment. We hear say Senator Natasha don file appeal, Senate Kwano they don file appeal, and when e be like that, court no go fit gree to enforce that kind judgment. Number 2 na issue of the Senate rules. The standing orders of the Senate prohibit Senate to take any action on top any matter wey dey inside the court of law, and this one na according to section 52 sub 5. So based on say this matter still dey inside court by way of appeal, Senate no go fit take any action inside the matter in terms of should make we recall am, make we no recall am. Number 3 na issue of separation of power when they enshrined inside our constitution. And based on this one, I want make una understand say court of law, judiciary, you no get power to instruct, command, order the Senate on how they go do their internal arrangements, their internal discipline machinery. Judiciary no go fit interfere inside though, because Senate na part of a legislature which on your own na another arm of government, and then get the power to set the rules where they go dey use to moderate their operation and their functioning. And number 4 where I want make all of us understand na the issue of precedent and the public interest. When I know say this matter na matter where most people they shook eye, they shook mouth inside. So if Senate allow this kind of thing to happen, say Senator Natasha come show up for the gate with a freedom fighter, human rights activist, say she want resume session, say court to talk this, court to talk that one, and the Senate open the door, give her. Tomorrow another person go talk say in one apply the same method. After all, they don't do one before for Senator Natasha, make them follow do one for all, and it will become bad precedent for inside with democracy. So my people, based on everything wey we don talk so far, actions taken, issues raised, analysis discussed, as we dey talk am for inside the court of law, na so I go talk am for here. Parties are advised accordingly.